When people come into the jewelry business and they just start selling, they can often get hung up very quickly on what a customer's budget is, especially if they haven't had any training. Heck, I've known people in the jewelry business for 30 years that still get caught up on budget. And there are some jewelers who would actually fire a person for asking outright, "What's your budget?" However, we don't need to worry about budget, because there are ways that we can get that number to come out in a very fluid and a natural way by asking the right questions. Let's take, for example, a young man who wants to get engaged, okay? He doesn't know what his budget is, and he doesn't know what to expect to spend in our stores. All he typically knows is what she wants from her, from her cell phone, or the reaction that he wants her to have. So let's stop thinking that people are walking into our stores with a top line budget number in mind, because in most cases this simply isn't a reality. Now I say most cases, of course some may know a budget. However, if we focus on two things only, the reason they're here, standing in front of us and wanting to make this purchase in the first place, that's number one. And then number two, what's important to them in selecting or buying whatever it is that they're after. That's it, those two things. Why are they standing here, and what's important to them? Okay? Now, if we focus on these two things, which tend to be much more emotional, then the entire question of budget will get answered for both you and the customer. Now, I'm not trying to beat around the bush here. I'm just saying, don't ask what the budget number is. I'm saying focus on the emotional reasons that they're in and what they want to get out of their jewelry. So let's take, for example, a 55-year-old man. He comes in, he says, "I want an anniversary present." Well, the first thing we do is congratulate the heck out of him for being married as many years as he says that they're married. And then we focus our conversation on non-business related things, the reason he's in our store. Then we ask him, well, what's important to her in an anniversary ring or a necklace or whatever he said? Now you can start showing him jewelry that matches what's important to them. And the question of budget will quickly be answered in his reaction, whether it's, he may bring up budget right then and there. Or he may say something like, "I think she wants more diamonds," or "I want more diamonds," or "she likes platinum." Well, then you know right then and there, because he's seen the sticker, he knows how much it is. It's not a question of budget anymore. Now it's a question of what he wants. So focus on that. Now you see how naturally that flows? Now if they bring up price, you're free to talk about it all you want. But remember, always remember to keep showing him options, even if they do give you a number. You may want to take the approach of showing them good, better, best, or slightly under their budget, and slightly over. I think you'll be surprised that their budget number isn't such a hard number after all, and now they're getting what they want, okay? Now, if you bring up budget right off the bat, heck, you're just another transactional jewelry store, and you might as well write down diamond characteristics on the back of your business card and hand it to them and never see them again. But if you focus on the reasons they're in your store in the first place, standing right in front of you, and celebrate that, the question of budget will disappear, and both you and your customer will be much happier for it. Now, if you'd like messages like this every week for your jewelry staff, this is exactly what we do at the Jewelry Store Training Institute. Brad Hueskin and I have developed the Jewelry Sales Professional Program and a jewelry management curriculum to train your managers. These programs are available for only $99 a month. Email me now for details, and I'll send you some free sample videos to see if your team likes them. I guarantee you're going to love them, and you'll quickly find that this is the simplest, most affordable, but more importantly, the most effective way to train your team.